Some horrors don't arrive with a scream. They creep in silent and unseen from the edges of our world. This is the story of Carswell, a place where the familiar became terrifying, and nature itself learned a new, chilling purpose. It began subtly. With their dogs, they stood at the edge of the forest, trembling, their usual barks replaced by an unnatural silence. Owners tried to coax them inside, but they resisted, their eyes wide with an unseen dread. A primal fear had taken hold. By morning, every dog in Carswell had vanished. Not a trace, not a sound. Only an eerie, profound quiet remained. A single, worn collar, placed neatly on a doorstep, was the only sign they had ever been there. A chilling, calling card. Then came the livestock. Farmer Hale found his sheep frozen, staring at the forest, their bodies rigid with terror. He inspected a ewe's eyes and saw it, a strange, grid-like shape reflected deep within, a pattern of dread. Suddenly, all the sheep collapsed, simultaneously, without a sound, a silent, synchronized fall into oblivion. In the distant trees, an indistinct movement, grid-like and unnatural, seemed to shift and coalesce. The forest was watching. Then, the power failed. Carswell plunged into darkness, cut off from the world. No phones, no internet, just silence. Villagers stood at their windows, locking doors for the first time, their faces illuminated by candlelight, fear etched into their expressions. From the forest, a new sound emerged, synchronized breathing, deep and rhythmic, echoing through the night. It was everywhere. Sunrise brought no comfort. Gareth Milne stood motionless in the middle of the road, his back to the rising sun. His shadow, cast long by the morning light, was distorted, jointed, stretching unnaturally behind him. A grotesque mimicry. More villagers vanished, not with violence, but with an unsettling quiet. Life simply ceased, leaving behind mundane details. A television played static in an empty living room. Shoes were neatly lined up by a door, waiting for feet that wouldn't return. A baby monitor crackled with static, broadcasting nothing but the chilling silence of an abandoned nursery. Whispered accounts spoke of an absence of sound. The city, initially dismissive, finally took notice. Drone footage revealed hundreds of heat signatures in the forest. They were evenly spaced, turning in unison towards the camera. An organized, unnatural presence. The city deployed its forces. Floodlights pierced the darkness, illuminating the forest edge. But what they revealed was far more terrifying than expected. Soldiers entered the forest, their flashlights cutting through the gloom. They vanished silently, one by one, into the darkness. Flashlights caught glimpses of reflective eyes, glinting in the shadows. A wet, clicking sound echoed, chilling them to the bone. Creatures were hit, falling to the ground, but they didn't stay down. They reconfigured, rising again, faster and more menacing. The floodlights finally revealed them. Beings with limbs too long, spines bent at impossible angles, and empty, lifeless eyes. They moved in perfect formation, paused, then attacked with terrifying precision. Their bodies corrected themselves, moving with unnatural speed. The last radio transmission crackled. They're not animals. They're then only the sound of synchronized breathing. The drone feed went black, deliberately. The eye in the sky had been shut. The city escalated its response. Helicopters swarmed, sonic disruptors deployed, and the forest burned. A desperate attempt at containment, but the thermal signatures multiplied, adapting, learning to hide. The forest was fighting back, intelligently. The creatures targeted infrastructure, power substations, signal towers. The city's nervous system began to fail. Traffic lights went dark. Emergency dispatch lines fell silent. CCTV screens flickered into static. A creeping blackout. Dozens went missing. Strange, elongated handprints appeared on the pavement. A chilling signature of the unseen. Survivors reported a mimic effect. Figures in hallways, shapes in doorways. Just at the edge of vision, people felt compelled to step closer, drawn by an unseen force. Children whispered, "It's calling." Quarantine failed. Some missing returned, but they were changed. They guided crowds into danger, reorganizing the city. Breathless zones appeared, areas with heavy air, muffled sound, and the constant, omnipresent sound of breathing. Emergency teams reported crowded darkness, unseen presences pressing in from all sides. The city was being consumed. An armored convoy stopped at an intersection. Vehicles were overturned by a quiet, unseen force. The camera feed ended. A shadow passed over the lens. The city learned fear, panic, controlled and insidious, spread through the streets. News headlines screamed of the unknown. People listened to wolves, hearing tapping sounds, whispers from empty hallways. Shadows moved that didn't match beta. The city was becoming the forest, its infrastructure now a hunting ground. Traffic systems rerouted cars into danger. An office tower went dark, floor by floor. A silent, creeping consumption. Employees stood motionless at windows, shapes moving behind them. The final broadcast came, chilling and resigned. We are not containing them. They're reorganizing us. Then, black, the end of an era. The city, intact but empty. Streetlights blinked in strange, rhythmic patterns. Hundreds of shapes stood in lines. Shadows moved across buildings, not from the sun, but from unseen forces. A billboard glowed. We land you. The satellite feed died, like an eye closing. The city was no longer ours. It was terse, because the most terrifying predators don't hunt with teeth. They hunt with understanding. They learn, they adapt. Welcome to Dread. Every nightmare returns. And this time it's brought the city with it.